Good morning, good morning. I didn't know I was live already. It didn't show me I was live. Hey, Trish. How's everyone doing? Thank you, Rob, Sassy Sandy, Big Boy Johnny. Thank you guys for coming. Good morning, down the wormhole. Wow, you guys are in so early. Yeah, you guys add people. You guys go ahead and do the support thing. Um, yeah, I was gonna wait to get started, but there's people in here, so make sure you guys drop the like too. Um, so this is this is going on about if you guys are not following Fish Keeping Jamaica, he posted a video about one of our community members in the community. It's a smaller YouTuber. He's growing big. And I think he had some valid points. Thank you, Sassy. I know I am. I have big plans. When I hit 300, I'm gonna release my magnets for everybody. Um, I have my guppy magnets. I'm gonna release for purchase for everyone. And yeah, so back to what I was going to talk about. I think as a community we want change. I think that's the big gripe. I think we want change in our community. We want people who are willing to change. And yeah, and I think it's time for change. And I think we don't want the same people at the top, and we don't want the to have the same things carrying at the top. I mean, I understand people run their channels differently, and I understand that, I mean, there's different stuff, and I understand, there's people, that don't see anything wrong with, Patreons, and hi Rosie, thank you for coming in. Wow. I understand, I just feel that there's a huge disconnect. I really have an issue with a lot of fish keeping community. Hi Nightshade. I mean, I understand that down the wormhole, but like, I, I just don't like. First, like, okay, let me get on Joey. Joey, you know, he's a big YouTuber. He was doing his own thing. He was building his own fish room. He mismanaged his money enough to where he had to sit there and cry on camera and beg for his fans to build him a fish room to help support his fish room. I mean, that's for me, that was a big no-no. Like, if you were funding a fish room, if you were having this already planned, you should have managed your money. You should have managed your money well enough to not have to go to your fans and beg for money. I'm sorry. That's personally, that was wrong. That was wrong to do that. I feel that, begging for money from your fans for a fish room was wrong. Um I just think there's a lot of problematic stuff. Hi, Aquafunk. Hey, everyone. I just think that it was problematic for him to do that. I think that King of DIY was wrong to ask money from his friends. And then I think Solid Gold Aquatics took his lead because she did say in her video, "Hey, look, this is what King DIY did, and so I'm gonna do it too." And at least she was very what's that word? Very transparent with her money with her money and what her fish room was and stuff like that. King DIY was very not. He was like, oh yeah, here, give me some money and this is what it is. Um, and you know, I think I feel that, you know, we as public figures, we making videos, this is a public platform. Anything we do in a public eye can be spoke about in public. So if someone would like to make a video about me and the stuff I do on my public channel, then go right ahead, and that's their right to do so. That's why I feel that it's a perfect, you know, I mean, I think that what he did was fine. And, you know, if JH would like to Aquafuck, I hope it's a good video, because, you know, I do one back to you, Funk. No, so I just feel like since we're public figures, I think that, you know, people can do videos, you know, and speak out, you know, for or against, or, you know, stuff that we don't like. I feel that, you know, having GoFundMe's, and I think the top of our community needs to change. All right, Rob, have a good day at work. I think our community needs to change. I think I'm tired of the people at top. I think, hi Slashmaster, thank you for coming in. I think there's a lot of things that need to change in our community. I think we're tired as a fishing community of the people who are representing us. And I heard the points of where Fish Keeping Jamaica was making about JH. JH is a very nice guy, and I do support him. And, you know, I could see where, you know, he is trying to move up and he is trying to grow, but the name dropping, if you accept money from someone and do not give them something in return, in my mind, they own a piece of you and they have to say what they want to say, and that's how I was brought up. Yes, exactly. Exactly, Funk. That's very true. That's a very true statement. If you're not giving something in return, say like if you're not giving a goods or services for something, yes, like if you're giving something like, hey, yeah, hey, can you donate to this cause? Can you donate for a new camera, let's say? Then you have a say in how the channels run or anything like that. I mean, if you're taking money from, you know, people for your channel, then yes, people will have a say in your channel. That is just how it's the same as if you have open stocks in a business. You, as a stockholder, you have shares and you vote on stuff that, you know, as, you know, having part ownership in that business. Not every day, you know, operations, but, you know, big stuff that has to do with the business, you get votes. Excuse me, I have allergies. Sorry for blowing my nose in everybody's ears. But back to my gripe. The top fish keeping community needs to change. We want change. We don't want the same. We don't need the same. We, as the growing community, as the next up and coming, you know, fish channels in the community, we know what we don't like and we know what we want. And, you know what I mean, as a community, we have to come together and speak on what we like and we don't like. And, you know, our voice is powerful. Our voice, who we support and what we don't like. And, you know, I mean, constructive criticism is the best. I didn't see him dragging him. I mean, constructive criticism is the best. I didn't see him dragging him to the filth. Yes, Nightshame, I agree. I mean, so a little backstory. So, there was a trip. Hi, Aquarium Cop. So, Nightshame, there was a trip to Peru. So they had a group trip to Peru. There was bigger YouTubers and one of our fellow smaller YouTubers in the fish community went with them. So, I guess they paid for his ticket to Peru. I guess he wanted a camera. And I guess he wanted to buy a used camera from said, friend of bigger YouTuber. And he was, I don't want to say begging, but he made a GoFundMe for. Oh yeah, go ahead, Night Shame. Go ahead. Hi, Mad Fish Diva. Yeah, go ahead. You guys add, support each other. There's a whole bunch of different communities in this chat. You guys go find and you guys add and support each other. Hi, Craft Beer Pours. Yeah, like I said, go add, support. I have a lot of different communities. I have the beer. I have the gaming community. I have the fish community. I have the trans community. I have a lot of communities in this house. So please add and go support. They're very good people. So lifestyle community, yes. I have a lot of people. Thank you. I don't know. I'm getting into the paint community. I don't know. I like the little niche communities. I'm watching watercoloring community. I don't know where I found it. I've just got into like the watercoloring community. I just watching them do like the paint painting, and I don't watercolor, but it's just so relaxing. I haven't commented on anything, but I've just yeah, you guys, she's 6 away. Sassy Sandy 6 away from her goal. I love people reaching their goals on my channel, so thank you guys so much. Yeah, so I mean, I know for early morning I was shocked. I thought I was just gonna do my little spiel and get off, but yeah, Crayon Cobb. I thought I was just gonna spiel what I had to say, but everyone in the chat is popping. Okay, so back to this drama. I think the fish community, we need to, as smaller YouTubers, we need to come together. I know a lot of people don't like drama. A lot of people like to stay out of stuff, but I think we need to come as a bottom line. I think we need to find out what we stand for as a fish community, and I think we need to find out what we want and we don't want as standards. I think we need to find that, I know what I want, and I know that I don't want what is at the top right now. All the people at the top, all the fish community are problematic to me. There's shit that they do, excuse my language, there's stuff that they do that is problematic, and I don't like it. And I think it needs to change. And it needs to change. And I don't support them. I mean, I used to love them, and that's what got me back into the fish hobby, is watching their stuff. But their masks fell. You could only be so fake so long till your mask falls and you could see the real person. And it takes a while when you're making pre-recorded videos for that to happen. And then the problematic side comes out, and I'm like, oh, I was like, wow. I was like, damn. I'm like, and I start seeing, stuff like I didn't like, and, begging for money, and, stuff like that. And, they're fish dying and keeping up with the Joneses and new fish, and, oh, yeah, well, this didn't work out. Let me get this. And I'm like, I can't support that. I cannot support I can't support that. And I stopped following them. And I said, you know what? I've met tons of new fish hobbyists like Aquafunk. We networked. And, when we first came out, he was introducing me to a lot of new people, Rob, and a lot of other new people went, and we made, a newer fish community coming up. And, JH was one of them. Fish Keeping Jamaica was one of them. I met them, and it was really awesome to have that. And seeing them grow is like one of us grow. And yeah, but I can't support, the social climbing. I can't support the social climbing of name dropping of the bigger YouTubers. Like, I talked to Michael's Fish Room. He's been one of, he's been really down to earth. I seen him name drop when when he's, went to the thing about Joey DIY. But I asked him, I said, if you think he changed, because Joey went out there to the YouTube convention thing, I forget what it's called, the aquarium convention thing, and he said he was so nice. And yeah, like Michael's Fish Room, he was talking about Joey, and he was talking about, I think he's a nice person. He was nice, but he was buying people drinks, he was taking people out. But I'm like, is that because he didn't want people talking about him? Because we were talking critically about him. And I said, you know what? If you do a video, Michael, do a video and ask him questions. I will love for you, to do that. Because if he'll do a sit down with you, because he said he'll do a sit down video with Michael's Fish Room and ask him questions. I said, I would love that, Michael, for him to do that. If he will sit down and ask questions, and I said, if you do that, I would love to watch that and ask tough questions. Just don't forgive. I mean, like, it will take for me to forgive somebody when you lost a trust. Not forgive, to build someone's trust back up. To build someone's trust up again from losing a trust, especially subscribers off YouTube. You lost people's trust. Like, it takes a while to build up trust again. If you could do that, that'd be great. Yeah, I have guppies to give away, guppy magnets. I'm gonna give away 5 guppy magnets away, and then I'll have some to sell also. So that's my giveaway. I have to do a video on that. So nice, Sam, you got it. New York Gold, no. Joey said that, Michael has been very critical. Michael has been very critical, like, because I've been very critical of Joey. Joey, has been very nice, I guess, at the depot or whatever they went. I forget the expo they went to. I can't think of this. To Solid Gold, not Solid Gold, but the expo they went to, the Aquatic Works or whatever. I saw it's morning time. I just woke up. He said that he was nice or whatever, and I said, you know what? They wanted to do a sit down video. And they said they wanted to do a sit down video, and he'll answer questions that Michael had, critical of Joey's, fish keeping, or of the fish hobbies that we had. And I said, yeah. No, I mean, I understand. I mean, fish is fun. Fish is fun. But when it gets cutthroat, I understand. But when you're begging for money, New York Gold, when you're begging for money from your fish room, that's when I have problems. When you're not telling where your money is going for your fish room, there was nothing shown where any of that money was going. Yes, you when you ask for money, New York Gold, when you give money to somebody for a fish room, you are asking for critiques because that's where your money is going. When you donate money to somebody, you open yourself for critiquing, sir. Yes, you are. So I'm just saying that's what it is. You ask for money. When you give money to somebody, you have a right to critique where your money is going to go. When you're like, where does my money going? You have to have it open. Like, okay, let me take this. When you give somebody money, like Solid Gold, she had her stuff. She had it very. She had her stuff very laid out. She said, okay, this is where my money, she had it very transparent. This is what is this money's buying. This is what this money's buying. This is what this is money's buying. No, he didn't do that. He comes back with a Rolex on his wrist. So where did that Rolex money? That's an $80,000 Rolex. So you're telling me? Yeah, Aquarium Cop. Do you know where your money's going? Do you know that maybe it went to an $80,000 Rolex on his watch? But he's crying that he didn't have enough money to pay for his fish room, but there's an $80,000 Rolex on his watch. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I'm saying. There needs to be transparency when you're asking for that much. Exactly, Aquarium Cop. There is not money. There's no transparency on where the money is going. Where is the transparency of this is what was spent for your money? But he has an $80,000 yes. Yeah, and not just Joey. I'm not just complaining about Joey. There is what's her face? Yeah, what's her face? For Rachel Leary. She took money. She took a GoFundMe. She took a GoFundMe. She took a GoFundMe for her medical expenses for her family. She took a GoFundMe for medical expenses for her family and spent it in her fish room. That's medical expenses for her family and spent it in her fish room. I mean, I understand people have issues, and I understand because I just went through medical expenses for my family, and I did not ask anyone to donate. I actually canceled my GoFundMe because thankfully I had, money come through from my mom. But I'm just saying. I mean, I understand, like, if you have a donation on, like, if you're doing live and you get donations, that's great. You know what I mean? That's cool. People are donation tipping you because you're live. But if you're begging, not begging, or if you're asking people to donate to your GoFundMe or donate to a fish room, and you know what I mean, there has to be transparency by law. There's laws that dictate where and how you have to go about having this money. Yeah, there is laws that you have to show you when you donate money for stuff. Yeah, sorry, this my channel. I like to go and rant and live, and sorry if you guys don't like it, but that's what it is, and that's my channel, and I'm not negative. Usually, I'm a happy person, but that's what my channels usually are when I come on live. But back to JH. So, are you saying that you could pay for a trip to Peru? You could pay for a trip to Peru, but you wanted us to go fund you a camera? like, I don't understand, like, I don't understand, like, you could go to Peru. That's an expensive ass trip, but then you couldn't buy yourself a camera. You had to have that camera. You had to have that camera from Jimmy from Aquarium Co-op's friend. I mean, Jimmy from Aquarium Co-op's camera. You couldn't get yourself a camera from somewhere else. Like, you couldn't have, you have, I mean, keeping up with the Joneses is one thing. You know, wanting your channel to grow and, you know, be organic is another. You know, I mean, having perfection is one thing, but losing your personality to have perfection, like, shit, my my phone is my fucking camera. I know a lot of big YouTubers still shoot their fucking videos on their fucking phones. Still shoot videos on their fucking phones. Like, I just don't understand. I don't know. I think it's the San Francisco in me. That's why I'm a little gangster. It's the San Francisco in me. Yeah, I think I think the trouble is that we lose when we try to be big, or we're trying to grow bigger than we are organically. Then we lose our personality trying to be bigger YouTubers. That's my gripe. I think that was the gripe of what Fish Keeping Jamaica was trying to get at. Was, hi Shishi's better. I think that's what Fish Keeping Jamaica was trying to get at with his rant to JH. He was trying to say, hey, look, brother, you're trying to, hi, Top Secret Aquatics, you're trying to grow. I understand you're trying to grow, but, you know what I mean, you're rubbing noses with the people that we don't like. You know, you're trying to rub a name drop with people that we're trying to change in the community. You know what I mean? I understand, you know, you think that's going to get your numbers up. Yes, that you are going to get your numbers up. You know, you're trying to get your numbers up, but damn, bro, like, you know, you don't have to do it that way. You're growing organically. You don't need that. You know what I mean? You could do that on your own without having to name drop those people. Well, New York Gold, we are public figures. We are speaking on YouTube. If someone wants to make a video on me and talking about this loudmouth bitch D-Law, she's ruining the fish community, they can. And I can't do anything about it because guess what? I'm a public figure making public videos on a public platform. And they have every right to do that. They have every right to do that. And I'm okay with that. That's what having tough skin is. You know what I mean? I'll take it as constructive criticism. He made valid points in his argument. I'm just saying, I've seen the valid points that he was making. And that's what I'm trying to reiterate in this. Yeah, and that's my ground rules. I'm saying that as public speakers, oh, sheesh, I love you. That was a good one. Yeah, I mean, we're accountable. Yep. I need. It's not shit. It's being held accountable, and you know what I mean. Yes, could he send a message? Yes, but like he said, I've been in his chat. I was in his live chat that day before. He didn't even say hi to any of us. He was going on. He was more worried about dropping 12 notches of his live stream when his live stream was perfectly fine. He didn't even say hi to us. His chat said hi to us. He never even said hi to us in the chat. I did read the comments, and I was on the comments in New York Gold, and I said it too, and his friend Ashley agreed with me. No, I'm still supporting him because I said what I needed to say. Like I said, don't lose his personality. Don't lose personality over perfection. Mob up. One mob. There it goes. Fish mob. There it is. I guess that's the sand line drawn in the sand, huh? I guess that's where it is. I guess, you know, New York Gold said it best. That's where the line's drawn. It is what it is. Right. I mean, but everyone has opinions, and we as public speak. No, I'm just saying. He's losing his personality, worrying about being perfect and having 12. He was worried. He was more worried in his live that 12 of his what is it? His bars dropped 12 than greeting his fans. I mean, his live was going. His bars dropped 12. Yeah, and that's what he was more worried. He was more worried about his bars dropping. No, down the wormhole. Make your videos. I'm making videos. If no one likes it, then no one watches it. That's what it is. Make it. If you feel it, that's the way you feel it. I like your videos, D. Yeah, make your videos. I made my videos. I didn't know that I'm going to hit 300. That's crazy. I didn't know I was going to hit 300. My crazy loudmouth ass, like 300 people watch me. Wow. Like, that's crazy. Like, I cuss. I'm crazy. I don't give a fuck. But, you know what I mean? I started making videos because I was tired of people at the top. And, you know what I mean? And I think we, as the bottom of, you know, the up and coming people, need to realize that what we want, and we don't want the same people at the top. And if he wants to do that, then yeah, then you know, he let it be known. Hey, look, bro, you know, you're doing it. You know, you're being like the people we don't want. But you know what I mean? That's taking sponsors. You know what I mean? Not being, you know. You know, and like, you know, I've gotten offers to do sponsored videos or be, you know, be affiliated with people. But you know what I mean? I said, you know what? Instead of just willy-nilly taking, you know, someone's affiliate link, you know, let me see. And look, I took someone's plant. I bought plants with a discount, a 20% discount. You know what I mean? Look at that. Look, the plants are gone. And I haven't, you know, accepted their link, I mean their affiliate link, because I'm not going to support them, you know, have people buy plants that are just going to end up melting away. And, you know what I mean? I'm glad I did that, because then, you know what I mean, my word is going to be, you know, not good with my followers, because, you know what I mean, that's the trust that you guys have with me. And if Fish Keeping Jamaica has always been known for making videos that nobody else wants to make and talk about things that are typical or hot button and will eagerly watch with excitement. The cold truth is Fish Keeping Jamaica is not the only one that has said these things about JH, and he's the only one that has said it publicly. Well, shit, yeah. I mean, hell, I've said a lot of stuff about bigger fish YouTubers. Like, hell, I called out fucking Aquarian Co-op when he was asking fucking for fake reviews for his business. I think that's fucking wrong. And, you know, JH Aquatics commented on that. And then now he's rubbing up, and he still went on the Peru trip with them. I mean, hey, if you think that's wrong to do and you still go support them and then help them set up, then, you know what I mean? That's kind of hypocritical. That's another point. You know what I mean? I mean, that's another point that I have to go on that. If you're going to say, you know, that's wrong to do, then go still support them. You know what I mean? That's kind of hypocritical. That's being a hypocrite. That's another reason that made me sigh. You know what I mean? Okay, so I posted a video. I posted a video a while back of Aquarium Co-op. It was a video. Well, it was a short video. I was supposed to do a longer one, about Aquarium Co-op. He put a post in his community tab saying, "Hey, if you guys left a review in my fish store?" So basically, he posted a link to his home store saying, "Can you guys leave a review of my fish store?" Basically, people were leaving fake reviews, not buying anything from his fish store of his brick and mortar store. I'm like, dude, you haven't, you putting this on YouTube. He didn't put like, hey, you know, if you bought fish from me, or if you bought, you know, plants from me, can you leave a review or anything like that? No, he just told people on his YouTube channel, hey, leave a review for my fish store. And, you know, that kind of shit pisses me off. Like, no, you cannot leave. That's illegal to leave fake reviews for products that you have not bought. You know what I mean? I don't know. That just irks my soul. Like, that's the problematic shit that I see on YouTube from big YouTube community members from, you know, just on the fish community. Hold on one second, you guys. Hold on one second. Sorry. Sorry, you guys. Sorry. My bad. I don't know what happened. No, I just feel that you know, we want change, and if you're not willing to change, then, you know, I mean, we have the right to speak on people. I mean, that we make fucking public videos. Anyone has the right to speak on somebody. I mean, if you don't have I mean, that's the world we live in. I mean, if you're gonna make YouTube videos, I mean, you're putting your shit out publicly. So if you don't have thick skin to understand that, you know, I mean, there's gonna be people making videos on you, then hey, you know, think of it. Hey, you made it big. If someone making a video on you, think it as that. I mean, I don't know how else to put it. You know, you can't be hurt. You can't get your feelings hurt. I don't understand. Like, I don't understand. Take it as fucking constructive criticism. I don't understand how you gonna be so hurt that someone made a video about you. But it is what it is. Okay, so my sticker wall, my sticker, there is craft beer. There's thank you, Aquarium Cop. I know I just been busy. I don't give a fuck, New York Gold. I don't give a fuck. This is my channel. This is my channel. I don't give a fuck. I could talk whoever the fuck I want to. And this is how it is. If you don't like it, you could just unsubscribe. But he did have valid points. And he did say what he needed to say. And if you're going to be... You know, if you're not going to have support from the fucking fish community, then, you know, I mean, then you're not going to make it. Basically, if you're doing stuff that we're not going to support, then you're not going to make it. If you're going to do what the bigger YouTubers are going to do, if you're doing what the bigger YouTubers are doing, then we're not going to support you. That's what's going to be. We don't want the same people at the top. That's what it is. If you're going to be rubbing noses with the big YouTubers, then, you know what I mean, and taking money from people, then, you know what I mean, that's basically what it is. We don't want the same people at the top. Point blank, period. This is what we're doing to change. What are you going to do to change the community? All we're seeing is you rubbing noses with the same people and doing the same shit that they are doing. We want change in the community. We want stuff different. I mean, the support you give out, we want stuff different. I mean, like, that's what it is. I mean, that's great and all. We will support anyone who's doing that. I mean, I don't understand. I mean, like, you know, like, I understand, like, you're not understanding what was saying on that video. He was saying, you know, you're doing good, but, you know, I mean, you're not getting the meaning of what he was saying. I mean, if you're taking that as drama, then it's gonna be drama. But I'm just saying, he gave you great pointers of what, you know, what is happening. Like, I don't understand. Like, he was giving you great constructive criticism. But yeah, JH, but when we come to your channel and you're more worried about how many 12 panels that your Wi-Fi dropped instead of, you know, interacting with your chat, then, you know, I mean, that's kind of fucked up. You know, we're telling you hi and you're not even interacting with us. You're more worried about, oh, I just dropped 12 things, but you guys think it's okay, but you're not saying hi to us. Then, you know, I mean, you're not even interacting with your fans. People who support you, you're not even telling us hi. I was in your live. You didn't even say hi to us. I mean, that I think that's the disconnect that I was talking about. I think there's a disconnect of trying to be perfectionist, trying to be perfection, and trying to, you lose, your no, I'm saying, I'm not trying to be, critical on you or anything like that. I'm just trying to say, don't lose your personality, and your fan, being, having that connection with your fans. Hi, Maple Street. Hi, Jeremy. I'm just saying, don't lose your connection with your fans trying to have perfection. Your video was fine, dude, on your live and everything. You know what I mean? You were more worried about dropping 12 frames, but you know what I mean? We were sitting there saying hi to you, and you didn't even say hi to us back. Like, I was in your chat. I was talking to your chat, and you didn't even acknowledge us. You know what I mean? That's what I'm talking about. You were more worried about dropping 12 frames and your video was perfectly fine than talking to us about fish stuff. Your video was perfectly fine, bro. Like, that's what I'm saying. You were more worried about your video dropping 12 frames than saying hi to us in the chat. I think that's where the disconnect. That's where the disconnect. No, I've been in your chat multiple times when you didn't even acknowledge me, or acknowledge people, or say hi to people in your chat. It's not being critical, bro. It's being honest and wanting us to succeed. You're the next biggest thing, and we don't want you to end up being people on top. You're the next big thing, bro. Like, we're rooting for you. We're all rooting for you. Like, we want you to succeed. Like, bro, like, congratulations. You're going there. You're getting there. You're going to be it. Like, you're growing organically. You're going to get there. Like, and you're doing it. But, like, you don't need to name drop. You don't need to do it. You don't need to piggyback. Hey, Budget Bushcraft. You don't need to piggyback off the other people. Build your channel off of you, bro. We come to watch you. We don't come to see Aquarium Co-op. You don't need to name drop all these people to grow, bro. That's the whole. I think that's the whole. That's why people are upset, because we're trying to get away from the top. And I know what you're trying to do, and I think that's why we're frustrated. Like, I mean, I think it's more frustration. It could have been better, and I mean, it's not coming from an evil place. It's not coming from a critical place. But you got to realize, we're all public figures. If you want to make a video, debating or talking about us, if someone wants to make a video about me saying this D-Law bitch, she's crazy and she's loud, and what I mean, that's the right to do so. I mean, we're all public figures, and if they want to make a video, then they can. I mean, if we just have to have thick skin, and we got to open our eyes, and we got to see. Oh, I understand that. I totally understand that. I'm not trying to bash or anything like that. Like I said, he's growing, and I'm proud of him. Like I said, I'm not trying to bash or anything like that. I'm just saying, like I said, we're just tired. Yeah, I mean, I think, I mean, I think that, I think this is a learning experience for him. I think this is his first video. I think, people, we all are public figures. This is my thing. We're all public figures. We all post stuff publicly. You know what I mean? we all post stuff publicly. We all, you know, I mean, we gotta be, you know, realize that, you know, yeah, it's already 51 minutes into the video. And I think, you know, we forget that, you know, these are public videos, and, you know, we are public figures, and we post shit publicly, and people will talk about us, and people do have opinions, and people will post opinions. I mean, if people are feeling that we are ignored or people are not listening to us, then, you know, yeah, they do post videos. And if that feels like, if that gets their voices heard, then, you know, they will get their voices heard. You know what I mean? I'm not saying it was a right or wrong. I'm just saying that, you know what I mean, we as content creators, but bigger channels, smaller channels, anyone could get it. I mean, if someone's doing bad things, shit. The first person who I started talking about on my channel when I started doing rants and stuff was what's his face? I can't even think of his name. I was so mad at him and I stopped watching him. The Aquafunk knows who I'm talking about because that's how we met. Um he was taking wild fish and putting. Okay, so let me. I think that bigger YouTubers are problematic. Yes, Corey has a lot to do with it. Corey is a fucking problematic YouTuber. He takes fucking fake ass reviews for fucking his business. That's fucking illegal. Most all these YouTubers do illegal shit that's not okay. And, you know what I mean? We don't, as smaller YouTube creators in the fish community, we have to have a bottom line of shit we don't want. And most of us don't want the people who are on top. And, you know what I mean? And even JH commented on my video on that and, you know, said what he needed to say. Corey's a great guy. He's a great guy, but he did illegal shit. Okay, so I have proof of this. I have proof of this. He went onto YouTube on his community tab and he asked people to leave him reviews for his brick and mortar business, to leave him reviews saying that. Yeah, so he yeah, he's saying that to leave him reviews on his brick and mortar business. And I wrote a comment and I said, this is kind of wrong to do because not everyone, you know, you can't do that because it's legal. That's called giving false reviews. It is an illegal practice. You cannot give false reviews to business or ask for false reviews on your business. I have a short video on it on my page. You could go scroll down and there's the screenshots of it. He did not ask, hey. Yes, it is. It is wrong. It is wrong. If he asked, hey, if you guys have bought anything from me, if he the word yes, I'm a business law major. If he asks, the wording is key, ladies. Wording is key. If he says, hey, ladies, If any of you guys bought any plants for me, no, ladies, if he says, have you guys bought anything from me? Can you guys please leave a review? He did not say, guys. He guys says, hey, you guys leave a review for my business. Have you guys left a review yet? Yes. No, he did not. He did not. He said, have you guys left a review? Leave a review. He did not say, if you guys bought any plants from me, leave a review, please. He did not say that. Wording is key. And that's what I said in my response to his thing. If you guys would go read it, like I said, that's highly illegal to do. Highly illegal. If he worded it a certain way, and I wrote that, I said, this is worded, yeah, and it's not okay to do. Like, it's not okay. It's not okay. As a business owner, you should know that it's not okay to ask for reviews on a public YouTube channel. Hey, review my plants, review my store. You can't do that till you buy something. You cannot do that. That is ethically wrong. That's ethically wrong. Ethically. Would you trust a business? Like, I'm just saying, oh, you see no problem. I see a problem. I would never trust a business that has false reviews. That's like padding reviews. And I wouldn't trust a business that knowing that they source false reviews for their business on a brick and mortar store from online. Asking people to leave reviews is wrong. I'm just saying, that is ethically wrong. As a business owner, you're not supposed to do that. Lacey's just stating her opinion. Hi, David. Yeah, we as the supporters, and we support who we watch, and we as the supporters, we the ones that give them watch time. Like I said, they're the people. We're the ones that Support them. They, like I said, I've watched them. They're the ones that Rachel Leary, all these people, but they are problematic. They are problematic in the shit they do. You know, they could be nice people, but you know what I mean? Like the shit that they do are fucked up. Excuse my language. I'm angry, but you know what I mean? Like, you know, that's not okay. And you know, we as the next people in line have to be, you know, have to have a bottom line, and we do not support that. We see it in the fucking beauty community. They're tired of the fucking people on top. There's a fucking major fucking revolt in the fucking beauty community. That's what's going to happen in the fucking fish community. We're tired of it. We're tired of it. We're tired of their problematic shit. If it's going to take a whole bunch of us smaller communities coming together, no, it's not just him. It's not just him. It's not just him. I'm talking about the big community in general. It's just not him. It's not just him. I just, no, it's not just about JH. No, just don't think about JH. I'm not talking about JH only. I'm talking about the bigger fish community in general. Just don't think about JH. This is not just about JH, bros and girls. This is not just about JH. I'm just talking about the bigger fish community in general. I don't know where all this JH stuff, you know what I mean? This is not just about JH. This is about the bigger people at top of the fish community. We as smaller fish community has to come together and put our bottom line about this is. I mean, everyone has their support for a reason, but I'm just saying there's a few of us that, you know what I mean, find them problematic. I know what I want, and I know that a few of us, growing channels, know what we want too. And, you know what I mean, you guys can say, you know, you guys are stating your opinions, and I understand that, and I've already stated what I want. We stated what I want earlier. It's already an hour and 3 minutes in. It's an hour and 3 minutes in. I'm not going to rehash whatever we already covered. It's already an hour and 3 minutes in this live. And this is not just about a JH, you know, bashing live. This is not at all. Yeah, like I said. Yeah, this wasn't a bash JH video at all. This was not it at all. This has already been an hour and a 4-minute video. This wasn't at all. Like I said, you know what I mean? Like this wasn't at all about him. You know what I mean? Yes, he did come up a couple times because the chat was talking about it, but no, this was not. No, this is called tearing the people at top down because we do not want the people at top. I mean, some people, yes, do support him. Well, shit, there's 20 people watching and it's an hour video, so hey. I like JH too, and I said I'm proud of him getting his views. He's going to be the next big thing. Like I said, I support JH. I never said I never not supported him. But yet you're still here. Yeah, like I said, we support JH. And like I said in my comments, yeah, I mean, exactly, Mr. D. I feel the animosity and talking behind people's backs is what tearing the community down, and getting stuff out in the open is that can be discussed. Um, brings, yeah, I mean, yeah, I mean, I agree. I mean, instead of the he said, she said, or like people talking, I mean, it's out in the open. I'd rather it be out in the open than people are going to talk about me. Then, hey, I've been on the internet enough that I had people talk about me and say false stuff about me. That's having thick skin. And then you just grow and you get big and you say fuck it. I know. I know. Just fuck it. I mean, that's what it is. We were just having a conversation. I'm not trying to bash anybody. I'm just more worried about how we as a community could come together as smaller creators and you know what I mean, have a bottom line. That was my whole conversation at the you know, this whole hour and 7 minutes now is how we could have a bottom line of stuff that we don't like and we don't like as a community. That was the whole point of this live of, you know what I mean, you know, not to bash or, you know what I mean, not to stuff of small creators. It was how do we not become how we, what we don't like as big as what we don't like in the big creators. That's all I was saying. Thank you for the watch time, New York Gold. Even though it was stupid, thank you. Right. Right, Lacey. I agree. No, I understand that. I understand that. And I'm not attacking and no one and no one's attacking you. And this wasn't live about you. It was a live about the bigger top creators in the fish channel, not you, JH. But you know, I mean, this wasn't this is just turned into a shit show. This is a shit show for real. Wow. I mean, but hey, it was productive. People got what they needed to say out, and hey, I'm not mad at it. But I'm just, like I said, it's the change is coming. Yeah, the change is coming. The change is coming, and you know, we as the smaller YouTubers need to know what we want as a community. What is acceptable, what is not acceptable. Is taking money from our subscribers acceptable? Is having fake reviews acceptable? Exactly. Exactly, Lacey. Exactly. Yes, exactly. Exactly. Exactly, Lacey. Exactly, Lacey. And then what gets me is like people like Corey. Then Corey goes on to say, "Oh yeah, I do this, and you know, oh you guys don't like this, and I do this, and you know, you're making these changes, but we just want fish. You know, you're making these changes." I know, right, Lacey? And I understand that. Like, I loved his fish rooms. I loved watching him talk about his fish. I loved watching him talk about his fish. This is why I named it. You know, what I mean, the big. This is basically why my live was. I was wanting to talk about, big. No, Ashley, this is what it was. He was about his fish. He was doing his fish aquariums and stuff like that. And then he changed up the program when he got big. And no, we didn't want a fucking fish talk radio. No, we did it as a fish channel. We supported him as his fish hobbyist. We supported him as that. His content changed, and that we have a right to talk about it because he is a public figure, and we as supporters have a right to talk about it. We're talking. Yeah, exactly, Lacey. No, this is the whole point of my live was to talk about the bigger YouTubers, and not just not JH or anything like that. It was brought up in stuff. Yeah, but I understand. But as a channel, then he should have made another channel and say, "Hey, look, I made another channel." You know what I mean? Not push us on us and then get mad at his fans, and not get mad at his fans. No, we could talk about this. We could talk about this because you guys make videos. We make videos for people. That's our opinions, and I'm on my channel speaking my opinions. If you guys don't like it, then hey. You guys are here voicing your opinions, then, what I mean, I'm voicing my opinion. That's the whole point of YouTube, that we have opinions that we could get out. And if you guys disagree, that's great. We could agree to disagree, and that's wonderfully fine. That's the whole point of people to agree to disagree. But we are... Exactly, Lacey. Half of them don't say hey back to the small timers. My questions are legit, and they have skipped over half the time of the big timers. Yeah, I agree. I mean, like, people have legit questions, and I mean, I understand that they have a lot of people watching their stuff, but I mean, some people have legit questions. Taking that time to have. I mean, it's my fucking channel. They have a channel. If they like to speak out, they can speak out. I mean, that's the whole, if they don't like me speaking out, then that's everyone that has an opinion. Yes, Miss Buchanan. Yeah, Andy's Angels. Yeah, he ran off with people's money, and he stole from people. So I don't think you will get your fish. But if you need some fish, I have some fish to send you. They're not angel fish. Um, I have some. I don't have angel fish, but I could send you some of my fish. To make up for some fish that that you were supposed to get from him, if you would like. People like to complain. No, JH, this chat is not about you. It's not about you at all. This is about the people, the million and up. I'm sorry that you're still feeling some type of way about the other video, and you've been brought up in this live because people were chatting about you, and yes, you were brought up. But no, this is not about you. We're talking about the millions of people who have changed their stuff, and people are mad and people are upset that, you know what I mean, their content has changed. This live I'm doing wasn't about you. So, you know what I mean, you can get off your high horse or however you're feeling. I understand that you're feeling some type of way. I understand. I understand you have every right to feel the way you're feeling. And like I said, I support you, JH. You know what I mean? And there was constructive criticism said, and it could have been brought up a different way. But, you know what I mean? Like, you got to understand the other view. You know what I mean? This live that I'm doing wasn't about you. I've been always doing rant videos. I've always done rant videos since I've started my channel. That's what started my channel on YouTube, was ranting about the fish community, of the shit I've seen in the fish community, the shit that I don't like in the fish community. So have a good day at work. I'm not shitting on you. I'm not talking about your Fish Fam news. I'm not talking about anything like that, sir. This wasn't your live. I wasn't talking about you. I was just talking about, like, of course, Lacey, I feel the same way. Of course. Yeah, like I said, I'm surprised and shocked that there's almost 300 people who watch my rants. You know what I mean? Like I said, I made this channel to rant about, you know, stuff that I find wrong with the fish community, and, you know, not saying that what my stuff I feel is correct or wrong. And, you know, this wasn't a rant to bash JH. This was my rant talking about the top tier of the fish. I mean, and my channel has always been about that. So saying that you know, this is what's wrong with YouTube, and, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know, that wasn't, you know, my thing. I wasn't, you know, I'm sorry that, you know, you've been brought up, but that's what my chat was talking about. And, you know what I mean, that was a hot button topic after yesterday's video. This, you know, sorry that, you know, you came on here too talking, and then, you know, everyone was talking, and, you know, it wasn't just about you. It was just, you know, my thing of coming together as smaller YouTubers and saying, in the fish community, saying what do we want as, you know, for the next people coming up. What's our bottom line? What the standards do we want for the next people coming up? We don't want the same. We're tired. We're tired. Hey, I don't have drama on my channel. I'm all for speaking my mind, and I've never had drama on my channel. My channel is always, I have positive ass people. Hey, I guess drama. I don't have drama. I guess my ranting is drama. I guess I never have drama. Thank you, Lacey. Yeah, she says confrontational conversation is best, but I wish people weren't such pansies. Political correctness is out, y'all. Sorry, my tongue's not working today. I have an open dialogue. I say what I need to say. I get it out. And if people agree with me, they agree with me. If they don't, then don't. They say what they need to say, and then we have an open dialogue. And then we go on our business. And I mean, it's out there and it's out there. People agree and people don't, and that's fine. Yeah, and when we are public figures, like Rosie said, I mean, we get critiqued. We get critiqued. People critique us. People watch us. People listen to us. People disagree with us, and people speak on us. You know what I mean? That's right, Lacey. Hi, Pro Tim. Everything's a growing experience. Everything is learning. Everything is, it's not bad. I mean, drama is talking shit and I mean saying lies and I'm saying my truth. Really? I know. I got unsub from a lot of people also. Happy Diwali. Yeah, I just feel that, I think that instead of just having an elephant in the room and just people whispering about it, I think it's good to have a discussion and have it out in the open and have a discussion about it. And I think it does make the, fish community stronger. And yes, you could say it tears it apart or it makes it, shitty or, however you feel about it. But I think it makes it stronger because we could talk about it and get it out in the open and people could have a discussion and where you stand with people. Like you think you have a good standing with people and people, you think you have a good with people, but then now how really people feel about you or your content or how people view your channel. I just I'm not a drama person. I've never been a drama person. I just speak what my truths are. And like I said on Fish Keeping Jamaica's thing, that's his truth. How dare you tell him that he can't speak his truth? If that's how he feels, that's how he feels. Let him speak it and take it into, don't take it to heart. Listen to, he was making valid points. Yes, could he have done it in a message? But if he was feeling unheard, then that was the best way to do it. You got the message. You obviously heard it. See, I do a lot of fucking fish videos. I do fucking rants. I cuss like a fucking sailor. Some people don't like cussing, and I understand. I'm not people's fucking cup of tea, but this is my outlet, and I say what I need to say, and I get it out. I'm not politically correct. I don't hold my tongue. You know what I mean? And I'm live. And I say and it all happens live, and it is what it is. I can't sit there and I edit. I'm not a person that likes to be on front of the camera. I show my fish and I say what I need to say. Right, but take it as a learning experience. Don't get butthurt about it. Don't get butthurt about it. Like, learning experience. Listen to the message. You know, yeah, he made a video, but do you hear the message of it? Are you listening to the message? Like, I mean, I understand the I mean, and you know, like you said, we cannot please everyone. And if that's the case, then you know, you listen to what he say, and then be like, okay, well, then fuck it. Then if it's nothing you can change, then you go on your day and say fuck it, bro, and then do you. That was this. Honestly, this wasn't a video about you, but since we're here and since we're talking about it, that's what we are. We're going to talk about it. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? But you know what I mean? Then, you know, everyone, since you're growing, that's, you're going to be, this is not going to be your only time, bro. Take this as a learning experience. This is not going to be the only video that's going to be made about you since you're going to get bigger. You know what I mean? Not my video, but you know what I mean? The video, you know what I mean? So I'm just saying, you know, it's, yeah, exactly. Aquafunk JH, he says, haters, supporters, it's all evidence of success. You know what I mean? Like, exactly. You know what I mean? So if you know what I mean, it's gonna happen, bro. So either, you know, I understand Ashley, but you know what I mean, it's or nay, or you know what I mean, like, it's grow up. I mean, not grow up. Excuse me, wrong. You know, grow, and you know, learn from it, or you know, just say fuck it. Don't take his video into thing, or don't learn from it, and just keep doing what you're doing. But you know what I mean, like, you know, I honestly, just from my opinion, I honestly think that he did valid points in his stuff. Not saying that everything was right, but you know what I mean. Bye, Pro Tim. But you know what I mean. But you know what I mean? I'm not saying that, you know, it was correct, his stuff, but I was just saying, you know, he did make valid points, not agreeing with his stuff, but I was his way he put it out there, but I was just saying, you know what I mean, you know, do what you want to do. You know, I'm not agreeing. This video wasn't about you. This, you know, it was brought up, but you know, this what live wasn't about you. Sorry that, you know, this was brought up in my live, but you know what I mean, like I said, if you're gonna grow, but you know, this is not gonna be, you know, the only video gonna be made about you, bro. Like, you know, thicker skin is gonna be where you're gonna get, you know what I mean, it's gonna be where you're gonna get, you know, you're gonna be spoken about, good or bad, or you know, that's my whole point of this, you know what I mean, growing big or growing small or doing bad, you're always gonna be. No, it's not. I was talking about bigger. I always talk about bigger YouTubers. I always talk about bigger YouTubers. This was not about him at all. It was brought up in my chat, and I'm not gonna ignore my chat. If you want to personalize this and take it as him, I have no problem. He's on my fucking Facebook. I could send him a message. I have no problem using my voice. My problem with bigger YouTubers. It was brought up in my fucking chat. I'm not going to talk about it. Of course. Of course, that's stupid. I got people. It's a fucking fish fam community. No, I was talking about what we could change in the fish community. I said we need to have a fucking bottom line. That was what we were going to say. I said we need to have a bottom line of what we want in the fish community. That was what my faith. I'll leave this up so you guys can listen to it. I said what we need to learn as the fish community, we need to have a bottom line of what we want top of the stuff. We don't want people, the same people at the top of our thing. He's growing to be a bigger people. Yeah, I will. Go rewind it. It's perfectly fine. And I'll leave it up just to stuff. So because it's already an hour and 32 minutes and there's already 18 people still in here. Thank you for the views. I don't have to lie to kick it. I'm really truthful. I am owning it. I said it was brought up in the chat. Go read the chat. Yeah, views. Thank you. Yeah, views. Thank you. Of course. Of course. If you don't know, that's being sarcastic. It's being sarcastic. Of course, Ashley doesn't know when I'm being sarcastic. Yeah, it's sarcastic. Bitches don't know when sarcastic comes in place, right? Sarcasm gets you far. Obviously not. Obviously, they can't get sarcasm. Sarcasm goes over people's heads. That's true, Lacey. The more traction a channel gets, the more likely it's gonna that an outspoken person like D-Law will have something to say. Hell yeah! Let's calm down a little bit. Of course, I'm calm. I'm just saying, the fuck, how you gonna come to my channel and talk about what I can talk about and what not to talk about? Let me roll my eyes. But you have to name drop people. You have to go on trips to with bigger YouTubers to get views. Let's not go there though. let me roll my eyes. Let's not talk about let's not talk about rolling eyes and that's what we not want. We don't want people having to name drop and go to aquatic experiences to help to set up people that to help set up people's booths and stuff to get views to name drop them in their channels. So okay, let's not go there. We're debating though, but I'm bringing up points that other people told me about other people. So if we want to go there, we could go there, but that's not what my channel is about. Hey, Q Aquatics. Yeah, let's start this over again. I'm getting too upset. This is not what it was for. There was too many emotions going around, too many blames. I was trying to come over here to find out, as a fish community, smaller creators, what's the bottom line of what do we want? What do we want? What do we want as smaller fish community? We don't want what we want at the top right now. We see as other communities doing it. They're revolting. They're revolting at the people who at their top. They're complaining. They're taking people and they're taking like the beauty community at this example. They're the same 5 people at the top and they're tired of it. The people are tired of it. The people who are watching their content are tired of it. And that's why there's drama and that's why they're saying I'm not supporting them anymore. And we're tired of that as smaller communities, as the fish community, we're saying, okay, this is happening in the fish community and I'm trying to get the fish community together and having that, together and pulling us as a united front. And if we can't do that, then I don't understand, we don't want the same, people at top. I know some people still support them, but, most of us find them problematic. Yeah, it's Aquafunk's fault. Aquafunk did it. I should have done a Google Live and I should have had people on. I would have loved to have a panel and have a face-to-face discussion. We should have done that. Exactly, Select Pet, and that's what my whole point of this was having the. Yes, Q, I know how to do a Google Live. And that was my whole point of this live. And I was in support of JH, and I'm still in support of JH. You know what I mean? Yes, I will, Q. No, your opinion matters, Ashley, and I understand that, you're sticking up for your friend, and I understand that you know him personally. And yeah, thank you for coming and, having a talk. I appreciate it. Thank you. So, you guys want to see my other tanks? Okay, so let me I got to move around. Okay, hold on. Okay, so you guys get to see my art walls. My art's on my walls while I move around. Okay, so oh, okay, so here's my other fist tank. So I haven't fed these babies yet. Hold on. Let me get my fish foods. I usually go live and I have my I'm usually have a base put up. So I'm feeding the fish. So here's one of the breeding projects I have on here. And then this tank, you can't really see in it because there's a lot of algae. It's by the window. As you can see the window, you can see my plants and stuff. And let me put some food in here for them. Sorry, it's not trying to focus in there. Sorry, you guys. My female's looking like they're ready to drop. And let's go back to this one, see if we could see some of the females in here. To see if we could see some females with their big old bellies ready to drop. This light. Sorry, you guys. I'm trying to focus. So they dropped one batch of fry in here. Most of the females are looking very gravid. If it zooms, if it focuses. Most of them look very gravid. So, let me go into my kitchen. I also have, look at these. I have my guppies painted for my giveaway. Lacey, that would be awesome. That'd be awesome if you do that. I want to see fish food made. That stuff is interesting. Fish food. Wow. 16 people are still in here. It's been 2 hours. I don't know if I should leave this video up or should I private this, or this video kind of took a left turn on me. It was supposed to be a happy video, but didn't turn out that way. Yeah, I'll leave it up. I usually do. I stick by my word. Do you see this guppy? I call him my rainbow guppy. Do you see him? He has a brother in here. Yeah, I really have a bad mouth. I don't really give a fuck. I try to keep it clean on other people's channels because I know they're very kid friendly. But I'm not. I'm surprised that I even have as many followers as I do. I don't know after today how many I have now. I kind of stepped on a lot of people's toes, but it's okay. I mean, I spoke my truth and it is what it is, but you know, I love everybody. I want everyone to succeed, and everyone is, you know, that's 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 the world we live in. Everyone has opinions, and everyone, you know, opinions are like assholes. You know, not everyone has, you know, not everyone assholes smell sweet. You know, I never changed my channel. This has always have been my channel. I've been a rant channel, and I've been a channel that's always spoke my mind. And right. So you know, that's what pushed me to make a YouTube channel, is of seeing what has been going on in the fish community, and seeing, you know, the the negative, and seeing stuff that I didn't like. And you know, I think that that we need to be held accountable as a community, and we need to come together as smaller YouTubers and be, you know, like you said, you know, we're ants in this small, you know, one ant is not strong enough, but when, you know, as a community come together. I swear it started out a happy video, and there is an easy setting to put on age restricted comments in the chat. The chat made it turn left. Oh well. Yeah, it was the chat, and like, you know, like I said, it wasn't my attention, but that's where the chat went, and you know what I mean? My that's where it went, and that's where it went. But you know, I mean, like I said, that wasn't my intention to go where it went, but you know what I mean, that's where it went. But like I said, I love everybody, I support everybody, and you know, I mean, I could see both sides of the situation, and I just think that we as a community need to come together. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Well, when it hits 2 hours, you guys, I'm gonna go. I have a lot of homework. This was I came actually. I missed you guys a lot. You know, it's been a full-time semester for me this semester, and I've been very busy. And I've been doing a lot of homework, and it's almost last crunch, and it's almost time for finals, and I just been very busy. I needed a release, and this was my release, and you guys made it enjoyable, and I really enjoyed, you know, discussing and having conversations with you guys, you know, but I really enjoyed talking to you guys, and thank you so much. even though I didn't really get to talk what I want to talk about, but 2 hours I think is enough for my talk today. But yeah, I'm gonna do a video about my yeah, I'm gonna do a video. I'm gonna put a video out about my giveaway I'm gonna do. I have mail I have to give out. If you guys want some mail from me, I have stickers and I have magnets I'm gonna give out. So just shoot me an email at dila dot keller keller at gmail.com, and you could find me on Facebook at Dila Keller, and basically any YouTube, Facebook, Twitter with my name. It's the same, Dila Keller, and send me your email, send me a message with your address, and I have a magnet and stickers I'm sending out to the Fish Fam, and yeah, just or my supporters. I'll get you guys first before anybody, because you guys have always been nice and supportive and stuff like that. I want to get you guys out first. I know I've been meaning to send people out stuff, but I haven't. I just want to do it one big time, and I haven't really got anyone's information out like that. I got a couple people I have to get out, but I want to do a big mail off because I don't have time to really one at a time everybody. So if you guys want one, like, here's my stickers. They look like that. And then I have my my stamp, my magnets. They're all hand painted. Yeah, just send me an email or hit me up on any of my social media and give me your addresses, and I'll have that mailed out to you guys. Well, thank you guys for tuning in. Awesome. Thank you, Lacey. I appreciate it. Yeah, like I said, I try to tell people I kind of am crazy on YouTube. You think I'm crazy on YouTube? My Facebook is kind of a little crazy too. So if you add me, then be prepared to have a little crazy on your Facebook. All right, you guys. Love you guys. Have a wonderful day. Be positive. Be good. Make good choices. All right, you guys. Have a good one.